Don't cut it.
Do you want to tell us what you did today?
Yeah, I went undefeated at OTS Athena, came fourth place.
Fourth?
Fourth place.
What'd you play?
I was playing Dragon Link. Yeah, the event was pre-list, but I wanted to test out my post-list deck list, so that's why I ran.
Cool.
So getting right into it.
Cool.
So,
Talk us through it.
pretty normal for these. 3 safer, babies, levy, on the 1 space, rip my collectors. Honestly, deck's still fine. Obviously, we just still run the full package, and it's still fine. Then 3 black metal, 1 red MD. This has become standard now. It's always been good. It's just more consistency, more power on your normals. For bestial engine, it's 3 lub, 1 mag, 2 Saranir, 1 Durus. I wouldn't play 3 Saranir now. I think this will be the new standard. Maybe 1 Boldrake could be an option. I think 1 Boldrake could be very solid, but these did me fine today. And Boldrake almost never comes up, to be honest. For rockets, it's 2 Tracer, Recharger, Abs, and 3 Launch. No Caliber here, just because the main reason is because I haven't practiced with it a lot. It's definitely a good option, but it's also really easily cuttable. I haven't personally found it came up today. It hasn't come up in recent memory really, but it is nice to have, and it's nice to open sometimes. And then for the random things, regains, ravine, and boot. I'm specifically not running Beast. I think especially this meta, Beast is just so mediocre. Most kind of grindy matchups you're going to win anyway because of regains and mag searching every single turn, drawing 1 every turn. Like, you don't really need Beast, and especially now with Unchained being the best deck, Beast is just not a good interruption. I'm playing it inside though. And it's 2 talents and 1 thrust. These cards are just really good. And with 1 space now, thrust is even better. Just really adds more consistency, and playing through hand traps and into boards. Then for non-engine, 3 Ash, it's just really consistent. Good versus lab, which is sometimes a problem matchup. There was 3 Nib, mainly for Unchained and any random combo that I might go against. 3 Eclipse, this card's just good. It's good against Cash, which won't be a problem going forward, but it's really good into everything else. Like Pearly, you just flip that guy face down and they can't rank up. Unchained, the only thing you care about is Caesar, so you just flip the Caesar and the dog and trap is like whatever, you can just play through easily. And last is 2 Imp, because I thought 48 was too much. This is 47, so I just wanted to put in some more hand traps, and Imp is the best one. And the last 4 slots, I borrowed them, so I don't have them with me, but it's 3 Small World and 1 Tempest. It's literally just like the copies of Chaos Space you lost. It's really not that much worse. You don't get the draw when it's in Graveyard, but obviously it can search like the whole deck instead of just the Chaos. And Tempest literally bridges every card to every card, so it's really good.
Oh, very sound.
On to extra. We've got Striker, Pisty, Rom, Spheres. These are really obvious, just very good cards. 1 Azalea, no IP because I didn't have space. It didn't come up. I don't think it ever really does. Most of the time you have enough ceiling to get through to your big guys, and if not, it's just Spheres. You just don't need IP. Azalea is just good, outs floodgates and stuff like that, and not needing the discard for Unicorn. I think this is better now. Triple burst for Pisty, access codes, and Barland. Yeah, just standard there. There's 1 Savage, Scarlight for time, and I killed with this once. The extra damage can push you through for game, and it can theoretically be good going into boards, but it's never come up for me. It's just mainly for time. There's Dispatcher, Baron. This card was crazy today, made it all the time. 1 Chaos Angel. I wasn't playing this originally, but I had a look at all the recent YCS lists, and they were all on Chaos Angel. So I tried it out, and it was fine. I made it once and he outed it anyway with some spell trap. But I think in theory this is really good in grind games, and especially now versus Unchained. Like before, I was like just make Baron, but now with Unchained, the pop from Baron is like really bad because you just trigger their shit. So Chaos Angel feels really good for the banish. And last is Atom and Zeus. I think Atom's really crazy. Zeus is like optional. I never made it. I was playing it more so for stealing a Rise Heart and then attacking than to overlay with Atom. I think definitely play Atom. This card is actual MVP in so many times. You open like Clog with Bestials, and then this reaches Safer, which is just like everything. Onto side. We have 3 draw. This is for stuff like the Mirror, Manadium, and when you're going first versus Pearly, this just turns off their OTK. Like, if you draw them, you literally never die. Yeah, I wouldn't main this, but this card's just solid. 3 Phantasmic, I really love this. I'm happy the card's back in the format because it's really fun and just the added consistency is crazy. If you're considering this, I'd really try it out. It's really good versus Unchained and a lot of random rogue matchups. It's 3 Kurikara, just as a general board breaker. It's really good versus Lab, Pearly, Cash, etc. Just push it through for game. I never needed it, but it's there. For back row, you just have Duster and Storms. I didn't really rep like Floodgate decks that much, so I thought this was enough, especially with Thrust, and I never needed them anyway. The second Thrust, card's just good. The Beast for stuff like Lab, where you might need to go into a really deep grind game and get Beast and regained up. But honestly, this is really cuttable. The siding is fine because it's just 1 slot and it's easy to access. So. And last was Dimbar. This was meant to be Daruma. The idea behind this is if you're going first into shifted decks like Cash, Exo or Flu, you just side in Thrust and the Daruma, they shift to you, okay, I can't play but I'm going to Thrust, set Daruma and I'm never going to die, and then I just play on the following turn. Yep, that's the list.
Nice. Cool. Anything else you want to add? Or?
Yeah, just talking about post-banlist, I think K-Space is obviously a really horrible hit for us, but really it's just consistency, and I think Small Mod pretty much fixes that. If you're like kind of scared by Space to 1 and Mag to 1, I wouldn't be, because the deck is still perfectly playable, I think, especially with the biggest gatekeep of the deck being out in the format now.
Oh, nice one. Cool, we'll wrap it up there.
Alright,
Cheers for talking through it. In a bit.